We will now start with lesson 9, Ma Maison, which is my house. In this chapter, we will learn a new grammar topic, which is possessive adjectives. We will learn a new irregular verb, which is vouloir to see, and we will learn a few different question types in French. First, we will start with possessive adjectives. So, possessive adjectives also agree with the noun that you are showing possession towards or belonging towards in number and gender. So, you don't have to look at the person who is saying it. You have to look at the gender of the noun, place or person that you are showing possession towards. This is the table of possessive adjectives that you have to memorize. So, it looks like this. So, with je, generally it would be mo, ma and me, which is mine. This is my book. This is my sister. So, how do we say my? It would be this. Now, when do we use mo, when do we use ma, and when do we use me? We will have a look. With tu, it would be ton, ta and te. With il and elle, both it is son, sa and se. With nous, it is notre, notre and nos. Vous is votre, votre and vous. And with il and elle plural, it is leur, leur and leur. So, this will translate into my, this translates into your, this translates into his or her, this translates into our, again this translates into your, and this translates into their. So, when we say he has his book or she has her pen, now, so these are the possessive adjectives that we will use. In front of a masculine singular noun, it would be mon, ton, son, notre, votre, leur. In front of a feminine singular noun, it would be ma, ta, sa, notre, votre, leur. And in front of any noun which is plural, it would be me, te, se, no, vo, leur. So, for example, I say I have my book. I have my book. Now, you don't have to look at the gender of I, je. Anyways, in this instance, we don't know. So, whether even if I am saying it or some male is saying, it doesn't matter. The gender of je is not important. What is important is the gender of livre. So, livre is masculine singular. So, I have my book would be mon livre. Instead of livre, let's say if it was gomme, which is an eraser. I have my eraser, I want to say. So, in this case, gomme is a feminine singular noun. So, you will write ma. J'ai ma gomme. And let's take a noun which is plural. I have my pens. For example, this would be mes because stylo is plural. We can take one more example. You love your brother, you want to say. Now, brother is masculine singular. So, your answer would be ton. Now, instead of brother, let's see if it was sister. You love your sister. So, in this case, it would be ta because sister is feminine singular. Now, instead of sister, let's say we write you love your parents. So, because parents is plural, you will write te. So, similarly to the other grammar topics that we did, To get your answers right in possessive adjective, it is important that you know the gender of the noun which is after the blank. Who says it is not important. So let's take this example. He has his car. Now car is feminine singular, so your answer would be sa. You don't have to look at il, you have to look at the gender of voiture. If instead of il, let's say it was L, she has, so it would be she has her car. You have to look at the gender of voiture. The person who is saying it is not important. The gender of the noun that you are showing possession towards or belongingness towards, that is important. So if instead of car this voiture was with an S, then this would have become SES. She has her cars, for example. Similarly, now in case of nu, vu, il and el plural, even if you mix up on the gender, you might still get your answer right, because notra, notra, votra, votra, lur, lur, the masculine singular and feminine singular is wrong. So even in case of a singular noun you go wrong, in case of gender you will still get your answer right. The main thing is differentiation in this. Now there is a slight difference when it comes to feminine singular nouns starting with a vowel. So any feminine singular noun which starts with a vowel or H, we will not use ma, ta, sa, we will use mo, ton, son. So for example, let's take the noun une image. This is a feminine noun. So let's say she likes her image. L, M, dash, image. Because this is a feminine noun and it is starting with a vowel, we will not use sa, we will use son. Instead of image, let's say it was école. École is also a feminine noun, but it starts with a vowel. We will not use sa, we will use son. So if instead of image also, if we had école, your answer remains the same. Instead of L, let's take the you speak to your friend. Now this ami is masculine, so we will use ton. But if this ami was with an e also, and if it was a feminine friend but it starts with a vowel, we will still use ton and we will not use ta. So remember, any feminine noun, singular noun starting with a vowel or H, we will not use ma, ta, sa, we will use mo, ton, son. In case of possessive adjectives, there is always a chance of getting, having multiple answers for the same blank, as long as it grammatically makes sense. But ideally, from your exam point of view, if je is there, then you should stick to mo, ma, me. If tu is there, you should stick to ton, ta, te. If il and el is there, you should stick to son, sa, se. With nu, you should stick to notre, notre, no. Vu, votre, votre, vo. And il and el, lur, lur, lur. One example we can take with these is, we love our house. Now house is feminine singular, so notre. Even if you don't know the gender of maison, but in case of masculine singular and feminine singular, your answer would be the same. We will now look at certain the examples which have been given in the textbook. So with je, which is my, mon, ma, me, my father, mon père, my mother, ma mère, mes parents, my parents. Tu, which is yours, ton, ta, te, ton frère, your brother, your sister, ta sœur, tes cousins, your cousins. Il, his, son, sa, se, son oncle, his uncle, sa, ton, his aunt, ses amis, his friends. Elle, which will translate to her, again it would be son sa se. Son fils, her son. Sa fille, her daughter. Ses enfants, her children. Nous, which translates to our. Notre, notre, no. Notre oncle, which is our uncle. Notre tante is our aunt. Nos cousins, our cousins. Vous is yours, again, votre, votre, vos. Votre père, your father. Votre mère, your mother. And vos parents, your parents. Il, which is their. Leur, leur frère, their brother. Leur sœur, their sister. Leur cousin, their cousins. And elle again, which will be there, which would be leur, leur ami, their friend. Leur ami, their friend, and leur ami with an S, so that it will be their friend. The explanation which has been given is possessive adjectives are used to denote one's possessions. Mon livre, my book. Mes livres, my books. The possessive adjective agrees with the object possessed. So, mon livre, it is masculine singular livre, so we will use mon. Ma robe. Robe is feminine singular, so we will use ma, my dress. The possessive adjective is repeated after each noun in the same sentence. So, if you want to say my father and my mother, so both the times you will repeat your possessive adjective. Mon père et ma mère. Mes frères et mes sœurs. My brothers and my sisters. The feminine singular form ma, ta, sa becomes mon, ton, son before a vowel and silent H. So, mon ami. So, even though ami is with an E and it starts with a vowel, we will not use ma, we will use mon. Son ami, her or his friend. Son habitude, his habit or her habit. Now, we will see the conjugation of the verb vouloir. This is an irregular verb, so there is no shortcut. You will have to memorize the conjugation. So, the pronunciation is je vois, tu vois, il voit, elle voit, nous voyons, vous voyez, il voit, elle voit. The next topic that they have given is the questions. Now, they have given you a list of questions. Qu'est-ce que c'est? It means what is this or what are these? You will have to memorize this table because in the exercises they will give you certain sentences and they will ask you to frame the questions basis what they have given you on this page. Qui est is who is this or who are these. Comment il s'appelle, what is his name, or comment elle s'appelle is what is her name. Quelle est la profession de ton père or ta mère? What is the profession of your father or your mother? Où est-ce qu'elle habite? Where does she live? Il y a combien d'élèves dans la classe? How many pupils are there in the class? De quelle couleur est la robe? What is the color of the dress? Quel temps fait-il? How is the weather? Où est ton sac? Where is your bag? Elle a quel âge? How old is she? Quel est le jour de ton anniversaire? When is your birthday? We will now look at the comprehension. Manuel décrit sa maison. Manuel describes his house. Ma maison est belle et très confortable. My house is beautiful and very comfortable. J'habite avec mes parents, ma sœur et mon frère. I stay with my parents, my sister and my brother. Au rez-de-chaussée, il y a un salon, une cuisine et une salle à manger. On the ground floor, there is a dining hall, a kitchen and a dining room. Nos chambres sont au premier étage. Our rooms are on the first floor. La chambre de mes parents est grande et leur salle de bain aussi. The room of my parents is big and their bathroom also. Ma chambre est assez grande avec deux lits. My room is big enough with 2 beds. De ma chambre, je peux voir le jardin. From my room, I can see the garden. La chambre de ma sœur est petite. The room of my sister is small. Il y a un garage pour notre voiture. There's a garage for our car. J'ai un petit jardin autour de ma maison. I have a small garden around my house. Mon salon est grand avec ses meubles. My room is big with its furniture. Une table, des chaises, un divan et des fauteuils. J'aime ma maison. A table, some chairs, a couch and some armchairs. I like my house. Let us look at the comprehension questions. The first one is vrai and faux. So Manuel habite avec ses grands-parents. It is faux because he does not stay with his grandparents. He stays with his parents, sister and brother. La chambre de ses parents est grand. The room of his parents is big. It is vrai. Il n'y a pas de jardin. There is no garden. It is false because it says that from his room he can see a garden. So faux. Il aime sa maison. He likes his house. Vrai. Now we have to find the opposite of these words from the text. Lathe is ugly, so the opposite would be beautiful. Now this lathe is feminine singular, so the opposite that you will write also has to be feminine singular. So your answer would be belle. Petite, again small, so your opposite is big. It is feminine singular, so your answer also has to be in the feminine singular form. Grande. And the next one is dernier, which is last, so your answer is first. So this is the masculine singular form, so your answer also has to be in the masculine singular form. Premier. Now we have to complete with a word from the text. Nous dînons dans dash. We dine in the dining room. So your answer would be la salle à manger. J'aime jouer avec mon chien dans. I like to play with my dog in the, either you can write the room or the garden, or both options are okay. La chambre or le jardin. Ma mère prépare les repas dans. My mother prepares the meals in the kitchen. So la cuisine. The next question is, we have to respond to the questions. Combien de chambres y a-t-il dans la maison de Manuel? How many rooms are there in the house of Manuel? So you can write, there are salon 1, cuisine 2, salle à manger 3, dining room. So these are the 3 ones, and the room of his parents 4, his room and his sister's room. So 5 rooms. So il y a 5 chambres dans la maison de Manuel. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a au rez-de-chaussée? What is there on the ground floor? So you can write, au rez-de-chaussée, il y a un salon, une cuisine et une salle à manger. Quels sont les meubles du salon? What are the furnitures in the living area? So the furnitures are, you will start your answer with, les meubles du salon sont une table, des chaises, un divan et des fauteuils. Now there is vocabulary related to your living room, the room and the kitchen. You will have to memorize this entire information. It will be helpful for you in your grammar section as well as culture and civilization and your unseen comprehension. We will now look at some exercises which are there. The first exercise is you have to complete with the possessive adjective. Nous fermons la porte de dash maison. So nous is there, so you will use your notre no form. So maison is feminine singular, your answer is notre, N-O-T-R-E. Dash montre est petite. Now montre is feminine singular. Now there is no clue in the sentence. So whether you write ma, ta, sa, notre, votre or leur, all options are correct. Vous portez dash gone. You wear your gloves. So vous is there and this is a masculine plural noun. You will write VOS. Ils disent bonjour à dash professor. So they say good morning to their professor. Professor is masculine singular. Your answer is leur, L-E-U-R. Madame Leroux watches dash image. Image is feminine singular. Madame Leroux, if we replace it with the pronoun, it is elle. So we have to use the sans sa say line. Now since image is starting with a vowel, even though it is feminine, we will use son, S-O-N. Tu parles à dash afo. You speak to your children. So since tu is there and children is with an S, your answer would be TES. Dash gaun so tropati. Now again here there is no clue as to what we can write. So whether you write me, te, se, no, wo, ler with an S, all options are correct. Dash bo paro vien dama. Again there is no clue in the sentence in terms of which subject pronoun we can use. So any option would be correct. Me, te, se, no, wo, ler with an S. Dash appartement et beau et clair. Now appartement is masculine singular. Again there is no clue in terms of subject pronouns. So whether we write mo, ton, son, notre, votre, leur, all options are correct. Je parle de dash voyage. Since je is there, we will use the line mon, ma, me. Voyage is with an S, it's a plural noun. So my answer would be mes, me. The next one is correct the fault in each sentence. So let's look at the first one. Paul et Pierre achètent son livre. Paul and Peter buy their books. Now books is with an S, so it can't be son. Your answer should be say, S-E-S. So you will correct son to say, S-E-S. Sa dictionnaire est épais. Dictionnaire is masculine singular, so your answer should be son dictionnaire. So you will change from sa to son, S-O-N. Mes enfants n'est pas stupid. So in this case, enfant is singular, you will use M-O-N, mo, and not M-E-S. Ton tante est canadienne. Now aunt is feminine singular, so you will not use ton, T-O-N, you will use ta, T-A. Nos écoles est grande. École is singular here, so your answer should be notre. So you will change no, N-O-S to notre. Vous finissez vos leçons. Leçon is feminine singular, so it should be votre leçon and not vos leçons. J'habite avec son parent. So I stay with his parents, you will change it to my parents. So son you will change it to M-E-S. Il lit sa journaux. He reads his newspaper. Now journaux is with an X, so that means it's plural. So your answer should be S-E-S. Manuel met son chemise. Now chemise is feminine singular, so you will change son to sa. Anish prend leur cahier. Anish takes his notebooks. Now cahier is with an S, so your leur also has to be with an S. So your answer is L-E-U-R-S. The next exercise is you just have to conjugate the verb voir according to the subject pronoun. The conjugation of voir is given in the chapter. The next one is you have to find the question. So basis the questions which we just did on page number 103, we will do this exercise. So the first one is il y a 4 stylos dans ma trousse. There are 4 pens in my compass box. So when you are talking about quantity, you will start with how many, il y a. So your first answer would be il y a combien de stylos dans either ma, so you are asking somebody the question and they have responded to this, so your ma will change to ta in your compass box. Next one is j'habite dans un immeuble au 3e étage. I stay in a building on the 3rd floor. So your question would be where do you stay? So où est-ce qu'elle, or instead of elle, if it was a boy, you could have written il also, habite. The next one is sa jupe est bleue. Her skirt is blue. So we have to look at the color one. So the quelle couleur est la, instead of robe which has been given, you will replace it with jupe. So the quelle couleur est sa jupe. Or instead of sa, even if you write la, both options are correct. C'est un tigre. This is a tiger. So in case of animals, our question would be qu'est-ce que c'est? Next one is ce sont des cartables. These are some bags. Again, you are talking about an object. Whether it is one or multiple, your question remains the same. So again, your answer is qu'est-ce que c'est? The next one is il fait chaud à Delhi. It is hot in Delhi. So you are talking about weather. So in this case, quel temps fait-il is your answer. Mon sac est dans la armoire. My bag is in the cupboard. So we basically have to ask, where is your bag? So où est ton sac? Next one is il a 14 ans. How he is 14 years. So your answer is, how old is he? Il a quel âge? Il s'appelle Paul. His name is Paul. So your answer question would be, comment il s'appelle? Ma mère est journaliste. My mother is a journalist. So what is her profession? So your question would be, quelle est la profession de ta mère? The next one is ce sont mes amis. These are my friends. Now again you are talking about people. So your question would be, qui est? The last one is mon anniversaire est le 28 mars. My birthday is on 28th March. So when is your birthday is? Quel est le jour de ton anniversaire? So this is how you are supposed to do this exercise. So this completes our lesson number 9. Thank you.